The Jiggy Jaguar Show on JiggyJaguar.com.
Welcome back to the big broadcast for a fabulous, fabulous day. You can go ahead and give us a call at 267-22-JIGGY. And we are also available on the internet at Jiggy Jaguar at JiggyJaguar.com. We've got a great guest with us today. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself. We'll talk a little bit about why he's here. Go ahead and jump in there, my friend.
Hi, I'm Brad Waddell. I run a website called WatzOnTV, and we're a new service out there for killing time, watching TV, watching television, and it's one of those things. But no, we kind of have something different out there that I want to call various places and let them know about it. It's a kind of a web search.
Definitely.
If you do a web search and you came up with everything that you wanted to see, then we show it to you.
It is a unique era that we live in where people are cutting the cable cord and people are doing all sorts of different things. Your service is fabulous. I've been test driving it, looking this over. Wanted to have you on today to bring this to our viewers' attention. This is absolutely amazing. How did you guys come up with the idea for this incredible, incredible service?
Oh, great question. My friend and I were kind of lamenting the loss of specific networks, in particular, like MTV. It started out playing, like music videos, like that's really cool, and then all of a sudden it changed into reality television. And then we got the E network, which started playing nothing but movie trailers, and then it changed into reality television. And then the History Network started to turn into reality television, and it's like all bets are off. Apparently, these networks need enough viewers coming back on a regular basis, so they have to get something with personalities in it. So we said, well, isn't there a way we could sort of put together the same thing as those content-specific channels, but do it with streaming? So we decided we could do a search robot that people could watch, and it would go pick up all the videos that they like from their favorite entertainers and bands and TV shows, and kind of smoosh them all together into one big show. And then everybody gets a completely different television experience.
Now, the website, I believe, WatzOn.TV, is that the official website?
Yeah, WatzOnTV. It's WatzOn.TV, WatzOnTV.
Now,
I'm sure we'll get the unique word prize that Google left us. Everybody makes up words today.
We're talking with Brad today. WatzOn.TV. It's a brand new free TV network with more than 2,000 channels. WatzOn.TV grabs video from multiple sources like YouTube, Dailymotion, and Vimeo using automated web search and turns them into 24-hour streaming TV channels that run on your iPhone, iPad, Android phone, tablet, PC, Mac, TV, nonstop. It even allows you to pause and pick up where you left off across the devices. Now, that is really cool that you've got sort of a TiVo function here with a streaming service.
Thanks. So we wanted to kind of move beyond the idea of having to do all this work. I mean, if you want to watch videos on the web, you've got to find them and click on them and play them, and then you've got all these other recommendations to watch, and you've got to wait and then click those when those are done, and then there's this whole world of videos that are downloadable, and people have to bring those down and put those on memory sticks and bring them over to the machines that convert them to play it, and there's all these steps necessary. We thought, well, why don't we just make it as easy as possible? You just turn it on and click a star on the topics that you like, or make your own channels for that matter, and each one will have content that you like in it, and then we can mix it up, and then you just kind of never. It's like old-fashioned radio. When your favorite song would come on, you're really excited about it. Hey, my song's on the radio, but we don't have that anymore because you know what you're doing in every step of the way. This puts a little bit of a mixed mystery back into television viewing.
Now, with the situation here of this incredible service, WatzOn.TV, that's WatzOn.TV, that's WatzOn.TV. It brings YouTube, Dailymotion, Vimeo, automated web search, turns a 24-hour streaming TV channel that can run across multiple platforms, multiple devices. No more downloading or click and watch web video. They do it all for free. Why are you offering this service for free? Because this sounds like something that you could basically make available and back up the bank trucks and fill it with money.
Well, thanks for that. I appreciate the feedback. We're going to make it free for the viewers forever. And the reason is because our long-term goal is if we can get enough audience. The reason that broadcast TV is free to watch is because they have a large audience. And so when they embed advertising in, they can charge a lot of money to the advertisers.
Yeah.
Our thought is if we can create enough of an audience for a web service that does a TV network, then the people who make shows will want to be on our network. And that will build the number of people, and it'll all work together. It's sort of a new idea around free television. If we can if television right now is going off the map. I mean, we're losing viewers every month.
Yeah.
And people are disconnecting the cords from cable and dish networks, and they're getting their video from the web. And so if we could take that and put that into a new format where people just sit down and watch it in front of their television or in front of their device, instead of having to do all this work, it might build up enough audience that we could get some relatively good content. And then if that builds up to a point where we're one of the major networks at some point, then everybody will want to come knocking on our door. Like, for example, there's a show called Game of Thrones. I don't know if you're familiar with it. But
yes, very much so.
The most popular show on television, number one, right? Unfortunately, it's in a box. It's in a box called HBO, and they only have 7 million viewers. That's the potential market. That's the whole market that they can have. Whereas 10 times more people download that show online illegally. So that should tell you that the box model doesn't work. And so if we can break the box model, if we can tell guys like Game of Thrones that, hey, you can get 100 million people, 10, a billion people, however many that might be interested in watching that show, if you go the free route. And so I would like to see, for example, Netflix and HBO and Showtime and Amazon and Hulu and all these guys that are trying to take content and wrap it up in exclusives and say you can only watch that on our service, $10 a month, one by one by one, and break it out and say, hey, we want everything to be free.
It is an amazing piece of business. We're talking with Brad today. WatzOn.TV. It's WatzOn.TV. WatzOn.TV. It's a amazing service. This is the perfect service for people who want to cut the cable TV cord, save some money, totally free and unlimited TV viewing. You can even create a new channel based on your favorite topics, entertainers, and shows, then mix up the channels into your own personal playlist, just like an iPod does with music. Check us out. Check them out. They are amazing. It's WatzOn.TV, WatzOn.TV. There's a lot of people, as we've been talking here, cutting the cable cord. They've been going to streaming channels. They've been going to YouTube. They've been going to these places. Your service basically comes at a perfect time. Why did you guys decide to start the hype and get everything going and kind of launch just fairly recently here?
Well, we've been working on it for a year since we came up with the original idea.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult and time-consuming to build for different platforms. We've got a version for Android. You go to the Play Store. We've got a version for iPhone, iPod. You go to the Apple Store. And, of course, the PC Mac version on the web. And then we've got a device called the Pluggy, which we partnered with to make the content available on your television set, which is our basic goal. Our goal was to replace the TV networks on the TV set because the TV experience is different than the portable experience. It's more of a group think. It's a group watch type of thing. So that was our initial idea, and why where we're at now. I wanted to tell you it's also something exciting that just happened yesterday, and this was really exciting to me, eating my own dog food, as they say, because I live in Las Vegas, but I'm out of town right now. But I really wanted to go to this Paul McCartney concert that they were having in Las Vegas. And I didn't get to go to it because I'm scheduling mix-up and everything. So I tune in WatzOnTV the next day, and what comes up? Paul McCartney concert, the entire thing. It's streaming.
Wow.
Because Paul McCartney is one of my favorite channels, and something new popped into the search, and it was popular enough to get into the channel. And so I was able to watch the whole concert that I had just missed. And this is what's interesting about having a web search kind of robot working for you, is it knows what you like and watches for those new things to come along and then plays them to you during when your TV watching period is. So you don't have to think about finding the things, they find you.
That is awesome. That is fabulous. Explain to us a little bit more detail about this this amazing shift that I think is going to be taking the world by storm.
Sure. The thing is that, like, for example, another example that I came up with lately was that I like this comedian, Steve Martin, and he was doing a bunch of appearances on talk shows, and the fans will upload each one of those appearances. So in What's on TV, I saw them all. I didn't have to download anything. I didn't have to go find those shows. I didn't have to click and try and locate them on BitTorrents or any of those services. They were just automatically delivered to me when I wanted to watch them. And you get to pick when you want to watch things. And, hopefully down the road we're going to do even more stuff. Like, for example, a lot of our plans involve local content. So you think about a radio station in your local area, they give you traffic, news, and weather, and sports and coupons. We want to do all those things based on your zip code. So say you're in this zip code and we target information just for you, your area, benefits for you. And also we're going to do reading of content that's not in video form. For example, there's thousands and thousands of blogs out there, and then people write articles. So we're going to make video clips of those and turn them into television shows. So that means we're going to have just mountains and mountains of content. And when you think about the Internet in terms of making it all into television, it's just too huge for any person to actually watch all of it. So that's where the search engine will help you, because it will navigate the things you want to see and string them all together into one big long show that just keeps playing forever.
Absolutely amazing. We are talking today with Brad. He is making himself available from WatzOn.TV, WatzOn.TV. It's a brand new free TV network with more than 200,000 channels, it seems like, but just 2,000 channels. You guys have got an amazing service here. Basically, I guess it just comes down to brass tacks. What is the best way, besides going to the website, for people to, how easy is it once they go to the website, get this all set up, get this all up and running?
Mm-hmm. Well, when they go to the website, the first thing they get is a video describing the service. There's no reason for us to print it out and have you read it if we're a TV network, right? So the first thing they see is an intro from our robot butler, and he tells you how he's going to get all your shows and bring them to you, and then he shows you some music videos, and basically kind of leaves it to your own devices. Now, you can set up a free account, completely free to set up, and once you've done that, you hit with a gold star the channels that you're interested in seeing. And when you watch your personal channel, you'll get content from each of those gold star channels that you've marked. In addition, it's really easy to make your own channel if you want. Say, I have made a channel for the Atlanta Falcons or whatever. And it's like, you say, I really want to know everything that happens with the Atlanta Falcons. So you make a channel for them, and what we will do within 30 seconds is we'll have your channel up and running with content ready to watch. You can click on it and start playing it immediately. Or just add it to your mix so that whenever anything new comes up, it's shown to you in your playlist. So it basically takes everything that's out there on the web that's brand new and exciting and brings it to you live.
It's amazing stuff. We're talking with Brad today. WatzOn.TV, WatzOn.TV. It's a brand new free TV network with more than 2,000 channels. WatzOn.TV grabs video, multiple sources like YouTube, Dailymotion, Vimeo, using automated web search and turns them into 24-hour streaming television channels that run on your iPhone, iPad, Android phone, tablet, PC, Mac TV, nonstop. It even allows you to pause and pick up where you left off across the devices. No more downloading. No more click and watch video. They do it all, and they do it for free. Amazing stuff. Perfect for the person who wants to cut the cable TV cord and save money. They are totally free, unlimited TV viewing. You can create a new channel based on your favorite topics, entertainers, and shows. Then mix up the channels into your own personal playlist, like an iPod does with music. Check them out online at WatzOn.tv. That's WatzOn.tv. Brad, before we let you go, my friend, you got anything else for our listening audience?
Just check us out. I think part of my productivity has really dropped since I made this service because I'm so addicted to it.
That's right.
It's just one of those things that, if you get a lot of what you like, you're really going to want to enjoy watching television. And so much of television nowadays is like, well, is anything on? 500 channels, nothing on. And on What's on TV, it's only stuff that you want to watch. So I hope people will enjoy it.
Well, it's good stuff, Brad. Thanks for
having me on.
Definitely. Thanks for being on with us. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Good luck with WatzOn.tv. That's WatzOn.tv. Brad, have yourself a wonderful day, my friend.
Thanks so much. You too.
I appreciate it. Thank you much, my man. Brad from WatzOn.tv. Incredible service. Found this service just fairly recently. We did all we could. We went across continent after continent trying to get Brad on the show today. So good stuff. Good stuff for Brad. We've got more when we get back here. Check out WatzOn.tv.